Hey coaches, appreciate you tuning to my YouTube channel. This is the last episode of Attacking the 3-4 defense. Walked through several different things already. Before I get too far into that, if you are interested in watching me actually install my offense, I'm going to be in Ohio in July. You can come up, fly up if you'd like to. Watch me over 2 days put in 90% of the gun tee offense. So if you're interested in that, it's on my website. Go to the materials section. And then at the bottom, there's an option there. You can always email me for questions you've got, or even drop them in the comments here. We talked, though, about attacking the 3-4. So this whole week, we've talked about identifying conflict players, running at players, formations that are good. We're going to hit a little more formations today. RPO game, going through the RPO. Who do you want to try to read? How does that work? How can you do that? Okay, and that can work against any defense. So 3-4 is a good defense. But these are different ways you can try to attack that defense. It's becoming a very popular defense because of the invent of the spread offense. The 3-4 is kind of becoming back in style to get athletes on the field. So here's the question we're looking at today. When I look at your defense on film, so I click it on there on Saturday night, Saturday morning, whenever I'm breaking down film of the opponent, and you're in a 3-4, we're looking at that question. Are all things equal? Okay, are your players equally good on both the strong and the quick side, or the field side and the short side, however you're calling it and playing it? Are your safeties similar? Are your corners similar? Your outside backers similar? We're looking at which guy do we want to go after in what aspect of the game. So you may have one outside backer who's phenomenal playing the run. He's not so good in the pass coverage. You may have one guy who's great in pass coverage, not good in the run. So we're going to try to attack that. So what we're going to try to do is make you line up equal. So we're going to come out with some kind of balanced look, which for me, we're 21, 12 personnel, whatever we call it. So we're going to go tight end, and then we're going to put an H back there, or we might go two tight end there, some kind of ace look. We're going to balance up. We're going to try to force you to play these two guys the same. So we're going to try to line up and dictate where that guy goes, and then run the other direction at the other player. Or it could be safeties. We may line up one direction, motion to get you to spill down a guy we don't think's a great run fitter, and run at him. So we can run some jet motion stuff, maybe coming this way, and make him run the alley. So for example, we may do this, if we know that he's gonna trigger, we don't think he's a great tackler. Okay, so that's how we're going to run jet this week. So we're going to line up here, get your better tackler over on that side, run jet this way. Or we may know you have a super aggressive safety. Let's say that this safety is super aggressive. We're going to come here and get him to bite and try to throw something over his head. Okay, so there's different ways we can attack players, but we're going to try to figure out these two guys, which one's better at what? We're going to do the same thing with your outside backers. So we're going to try to figure out which outside backer wants to get a piece of the run action, which one not so much. And then we're going to either balance you up, or we're going to trade strengths. Where let's say that this player is your best guy, he's your guy. Well, we're going to line up our tight end here, and then we're going to shift. Here he comes. Tight end comes there. Now we're going to do a trips look. He just steps on the ball. And now we're going to make this kid and this kid, who are your weaker run players, come fit us. Okay, we did this about this past season. We did this week 3, I think. 3-4 team we were playing. One guy was a dominant outside backer, pretty good safety. We ran trade 3 or 4 times, and it worked pretty well because you're running at the guy you want to run at. Okay, guys, I got more information. If you would like to look at specifically a game plan we put together going against a team 3 or 4 years ago in the playoffs, they ran a 3-4. Here's how we attacked them. I'll show you some film of what worked, what didn't work, what things we thought would go well for us. That's all on my website, fbcoachsimpson.com, or on CoachTube, Attacking the 3-4. You can get that information. Hoping to continue to put out information next week. We'll have a whole different theme, so make sure you subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Thank you for your time.